welcome to Seneca's third annual Business Honor Society celebration. We are happy you are here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of your students who have elected to take one of the many business classes offered here at Seneca High School. Your junior or senior earned this award by taking at least 3 of our business courses and by earning at least a B average in those classes. Your students recognize the value of business classes as a practical way to invest in themselves and in their future. Business classes help to gain essential life skills, teaching communication skills, problem solving, teamwork, critical thinking, and leadership, all of which are crucial within any professional environment. So juniors and seniors, regardless of what kind of career you pursue, whether you work in the not-for-profit sector, the music industry, or the medical field, the business classes you took and will take next year will lead you in the right direction with regard to money management, entrepreneurship, time management skills, sports management, business communications, and yes, even graphics presentation. And these invaluable skills are essential for not only your high school life, but college and adult life too. So again, congratulations juniors and seniors on this honorable yet deserving recognition. Each one of us as your business teacher wishes you much success, seniors, as you go off into the brave new world, carrying the practical business skills you've gained here at Seneca with you. And to you juniors, we are excited to see you again next year in the halls of Seneca, hopefully in one of our business classes with these amazing, awesome teachers that are standing behind me tonight. So thank you for being here. We appreciate your presence. And now, I'd like to introduce you to one of our former Seneca business students, who is our guest speaker for tonight. I didn't have the pleasure of having Ryan in my class, but his brother Joe did take one of my classes. So let me tell you a little bit about him. Ryan Hackney graduated from Seneca in 2017. While at Seneca, he participated in lacrosse, basketball, bowling, student government, DECA, pickleball, and Special Olympics. After leaving Seneca, he attended the University of Maryland, graduating in 2020 with a bachelor's degree in computer and information science. He has been working with Maxar Technologies since 2019, playing many roles as a software developer, data scientist, sales engineer, lead sales manager, and currently he's a lead sales manager. So let's give Ryan a warm welcome. Ryan?
Thank you. So thank you for the intro. I touched on a lot of my intro. So I'm Ryan Hackney, graduated from Seneca in 2017. Saying it out loud makes me feel pretty old, but I went to University of Maryland after that, studied computer and information science, became an intern for Maxar Technologies my sophomore year, and then transitioned full-time right after that. So good chance none of you have heard of Maxar. I hadn't either until I started working for them. But I can almost guarantee that you've used or interacted with our data or one of our products in one way or multiple ways. So we do space infrastructure and Earth intelligence. We'll design, build, manufacture different spacecraft, mostly satellites, and then sell the data to a variety of different customers for a variety of different use cases. So we help build the spacecraft that put man on the moon. Your internet connection, TV service, Wi-Fi, radio, that's likely done through us. So sorry if you have bad Wi-Fi, it's not my fault. But If you're driving around using Google Maps, Apple Maps, that's typically our data. And then nightly news, if you see any overhead satellite imagery, say Ukraine, you see tanks moving along a road, or you see an overhead view of a city that was attacked, that's typically our data. So big thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, first off, congratulations, is the amazing opportunity that I had at Seneca with business classes in DECA, and the same opportunity you're getting. And when I was there, and I'm sure you guys don't either, you really don't get to appreciate it until afterwards. So these skills you're learning, the classes you're taking, it's not just PowerPoints and textbooks and presentations and tests. They're going to stick with you not just through college, but everything beyond. Even if you don't go to college, I can guarantee the skills you learn are going to help you so much through life. So understanding business concepts is whatever you do. It's just so important. I can't emphasize it enough. How much you're going to use it. And I'm pretty confident of this because I didn't take any business classes at college, but I was able to so easily transition into a business role at Maxar because of the foundation that I got in the business program at Seneca and because of DECA. I took entrepreneurship, intro to business, did DECA every year, and I came home for a summer after my freshman year of college, and I had nothing to do, no work planned. I couldn't get an internship, and so I said, I'll just try to use some of these entrepreneurship skills because the only thing I had going for me was another stint at Leo's Yum Yum down the street, which I did not want to do as a college freshman. So I had been a computer science student learning to code and build websites and do all these different things. So I figured, let me look around town and find somebody that has a website that I could maybe, help them fix. So, I found a company, I'll call it Mr. Steve, and I drove over to his house and I said, hey, sir, your website is lacking and it could use improvement. What do you think about hiring me to fix your website? And he laughed me right off his porch and kind of said, why would I ever hire you to do this instead of professionals who I've been using? I thought that's a good idea. So I ran home and I went and created a mock-up for his website. I pretty much built the website out, and I went back and said, hey, Mr. Steve, here's what your website could look like if you hired me. And it worked. So all of a sudden, that's what I was doing that summer, just taking that same idea. I'd walk up, I'd say, hey, your website's lacking. Here's what it could look like if you use me. And that was not a class I took in college doing that. It was all high school and DECA. Just these intangible skills you learn. Not, it doesn't have to be on a PowerPoint, but professional communication, networking, decision making, problem solving, critical thinking on the fly. All things you're going to do throughout your life. And right now, it's funny. I handle our company's lead queue. So any inbound customers, they might have come through our website, or they might have come up to a colleague at a trade show, and they get filtered through me. And I have no idea what they want to do with the data, what product they're interested in, how much budget they have allocated for this, what timeline they're constrained by. And every single time I think about DECA and sitting in the Cherry Hill hotel, and you're sitting in the waiting room waiting to get your prompts for this role play you're going to do, and you just have no idea, and you get the prompt, and you get quick thinking and you get going. It's exactly like that. And like I said, I think about DECA in these business classes every time. And it's really amazing how, I'm sure some of you have done DECA a couple years, how nervous and antsy you are as a freshman waiting to get that prompt, and then by the time you're a senior, you're so comfortable. You don't even think about it. But I remember as a freshman just sweating on the ride over there, not knowing how I'm going to speak to this adult and handle this role play. And then by senior year, it's like blinking to you. And that's the same for work too. So, like I said, I really wanted to take the opportunity to thank the teachers and the programs they've created here, and thank you guys for having me, and just really reiterate how important these classes and what you've learned here will be for your future. So good luck to the seniors, good luck to the juniors as well. And thank you guys for having me, and congratulations.
Okay, so now we will get started and introduce all of the Business Honor Society inductees. Students, as we call your name, please come up the steps, walk in front of the tables, and then you'll exit behind the tables. We are going to read off everyone's name to acknowledge all 87 inductees, so if you wouldn't mind, please hold your applause until the end. Sophia Adler. Calissa Arajo. Lily Bailey. Morgan Bartleson. Ava Benninghouse. Riley Breen. Madeline Brooks. Dominic Brower. Nathaniel Burgess. Cameron Burr. Jake Cheney. Olivia Cooper. Sophia Cooper. Abigail Silk. Robert DeCipio. Kylie Donegan. Colby Denise. Jordan Du Bois. Jacob Eldridge. We would like to applaud Dominic Elentrio for taking 7 business courses over the course of the 4 years here. He was tied with one other student who we will announce later, but we did want to give him an immediate round of applause. Riley Fearon. Dominic Fischetti was the other, tied for 7 classes. Well done, Dom. I never had him, so he didn't take any of my classes. Thanks a lot. Hannah Foster. James Freeman. Mitchell Guerin. Emily Gerber. Tyler Giancoli. Lily Hardoon. Ronnie Harker. Lindsay Huff. Colton Houston. Jake Houston. Eva Julius. John Sam Justice. Lila King. Matthew Kirchhoffer. Tyler Clem. Trent Lehman. Jocelyn Labaza. Chase Maynor. Alexander Malisich. Kate Matheson. Riley McClelland. Haley Megan. Nicholas Melchior. Matthew Mellon. Grace Malesko. Gabriella Miller. Jake Miller. Macy Miserak. Sienna Montgomery. Ryan Monty. Jill Morris. Megan O'Keefe. Eliana Ostroff. Emma Palkin. Ava Palladino. Tyler Parks. Dominic Penna. Olivia Petruska. Devin Pratt. Julia Rath. Addison Rivera. Laurel Robbins. Caleb Roseborough. Jillian Ruland. Congrats. Paige Scafidi. Faith Smith. Ori Sparacio. Aiden Stewart. Gianna Tirico. Gavin Toronto. Emily Torrey. Soham Trivedi. Lawrence Valenzano. Mary Valenzano. Paige Venable. Michaela Warape. Kimberly Wash. Keegan White. Logan Winters. Juliana Winterstein. Nathaniel Zane. We moved some people as a part of the baseball program in hopes that they would make it. So we would like to acknowledge Tiernan Blessy, Jasmine Cruz, and Alexander Malisic. And clearly one more. Raina King, come on up here. Duh, Raina, you're a huge part of this program. Let's give our inductees one big round of applause. Are you closing out, Brenda? Are you closing out?
If we can get all the inductees to come up here, we're going to take a quick picture. So one thing about being business teachers, we're very efficient, and we know it's the end of the year. You didn't want to sit here for an hour and a half, so it was a nice, short, and sweet ceremony. But on behalf of the business department, I just want to say congratulations one more time to the inductees, and I want to thank, one more round of applause for Mr. Hackney, Ryan Hackney, coming over. So this concludes our ceremony, but you can join us for light refreshments and cookies and stuff right outside. So thank you. Have a safe trip. Good night.